Welcome, audience, to this episode of the Perceivers Campaign, our homebrew D&D campaign, brought to you by Rolled On Stage, where us theater students go and play D&D. Introduce yourselves, theater students.
Hey, I'm Ellie. I play Blanche.
I'm Rhiann. I play Morgana.
I'm Macey, and I play Zillah.
I'm Oliver, and I play Dion.
Wonderful. With that out of the way, I am your humble DM, Morgan or Muneer. Either one works. And why don't we hop right back into the summary of the last episode? And he comes down into the light, and it's illuminating. He is a pale halfling with brown hair, yellow eyes, and a bunch of gold piercings on one side of his face. And he's got this mustache that doesn't connect to the beard, a dark steel plate armor with red sort of embroidering on it, and one arm of steel armor with gold gems in it. And he goes, see, in these parts, to come through here, you have to ask or pay a tax. So, I don't remember seeing anything from any of you. So what we're gonna do is take your crabs. You're gonna come to our little outpost. We're gonna talk some stuff out, work out how you're gonna pay the toll, and then we'll be all on our way.
How about no?
About that.
I just look at you shh.
About that, would you care to look there? And right behind him is the head of a reptilian body so large it could puncture a mountain crab's crust and eat it in about 5 gulps. Its mouth is long, its teeth are jagged, and its eyes glow green with the reptilian slit. And then you see it stomp over the rock formation. It is a Spinosaurus, but a horrific amalgam. Not the fish eater. This is a monster made to kill. Its claws bigger than your bodies. And it has a harness. And you see as he grabs onto one of the little parts, pulls himself up, holds onto the spine part, and goes, I think my buddy here would take problem with that. No.
I just kind of step in between Zillah. I was I'm thinking about swapping the vowels for some reason. I stand in between Zillah and the halfling. I'm like, okay, we could probably work something out.
Yeah.
Let's start with introductions, maybe.
I think we're going to start by taking your crabs.
How about we start with introductions and then you take our crabs?
He signals to a bunch of guys, they rope down, and they begin to pull your crab up by the body parts, these huge guys. What are the elephant folk? Aloxodons? 3 to 4 aloxodon per crab. They're breaking your ice, and they're just picking these guys up. The guards, you see, have been taken to the side, their weapons thrown to the floor, and their mouths have been gagged in the time you have been talking.
Blanche is gonna turn to Zillah and be like, is that guy still in there? Like the couch guy?
Couch guy? What do you mean? There's somebody inside the crabs?
No, it's what we call a specific chair. It's her unassigned assigned seating.
And he signals to another guy, and another Loxodon busts open one of the crabs, forcefully, a lock is breaking. And he pushes his way in, and you hear some fighting, and he goes, you try to do this whole, talking thing when I don't think you heard. I'm taking your crabs, and then you're coming to the outpost to talk. This doesn't look like my outpost. This looks like the trap I set for you. So why don't you all shut the fuck up until we're at my outpost? Good.
Morgana just gives him a solid death stare that she would give her siblings, and it's just
take a picture, it'll last longer. Okay.
Zillah's about 5 seconds from snapping.
So fair.
Morgana's worried, so she's kind of on edge and is about to if you do anything, grab you and just no, do anything.
But here's the thing, we're all adults here. We'll sort something out.
I mean, technically we're not.
Technically,
Adults?
2 of us are adults.
You're a caravan traveling with no adults.
Well,
No, I
the
said
guards.
we're not all adults.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard we're just not all adults. Okay. So which ones are the adults here? Oh, okay. So why don't we put you 2 with the guards, since I'm frankly not going to get anything from children. So,
It's funny,
Okay.
I think we're two of the richest people in this era.
you don't know that.
Yeah, I know.
So why don't we put you two with the guards, and then we'll start, the adults will talk about what to do, huh? And
How
you see
much
his-
do you want?
How much do I want? Well, first I want your crabs. Second, I want you to shut the fuck up. And third, more than you could ever have, little girl.
We will figure it out later.
Yeah, listen to the other giant teenager. That axe looks really good, and so does that great sword. I feel like it would look even better on my throne back at my outpost. So how about you keep that gap shut, or my buddies are gonna start taking your shit right off your body. Yeah, get that anger out now before we have to beat it out of you.
Just trying really, really hard not to just.
It's hard to inhale, exhale.
that raging, you see the Aloxodon pull out Yimros. He's got a black eye, and he's got like bruising and blood all over the side of his face. And he's like squirming and trying to fight it off. And the guy's just holding him and he goes, Marsha found him.
My eyes, like, glow as I enter rage.
Oh no! Why?
Okay,
We gotta come to a consensus.
I have a 12-year-old with anger issues, okay?
Okay. You enter a rage. Since, unless anyone else is going to engage in this.
I'm gonna try and hold her back. Cause I wanna try talking with this guy.
Here's the first thing that's gonna happen. When the rage happens, he pulls his sword out. He signals, and Aloxodon gets in your way. He's got this big hammer, and he goes, please don't make me hurt you.
I'm
I
right
don't want to
next
do
to
it.
her. Can I try grabbing her?
You can, you're gonna get the same thing from an Aloxodon. Now that there's a fight happening, something's going on that you're unaware of, that they're stopping you from interfering.
Oh no.
So you're first going to have to get through the big elephant guy, and then you can stop Zillah.
He's not gonna try and push past. He doesn't have the strength to
So-
push past the
Well,
last one.
Yeah.
He's like right beside
No,
me,
I was
though.
literally like this.
Yeah, so he's getting in between you two.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's showing, the Aloxodon is showing his back to you, but the main thing is the halflings locked your gaze and gone, yeah, I told him to do that. I actually told him to kill him. So my buddy there is being nice to your friend. We're in combat now. It's just the two of us. Why don't you take the first hit? Go ahead and swing at me.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration by any chance?
Yeah, I'll let you use Bardic.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 1d6 that you can add to anything.
Perfect. This was a bad idea. No, I'm aware. But my character does things and I go along with it.
Oh, this is
Morgana just like face palms her forehead. She's like,
Oh, this is gonna be mean.
It is.
oh no.
I better not die.
You won't die.
Okay. I don't know how much I trust you.
I don't.
I can make any melee attack non-lethal.
Okay. I use my battle axe.
Alright.
That's and
So
I
while you're rolling to
swing.
hit, he like approaches you. He draws this frozen gold sword, and he's just like, right here. Come on. And you can swing with advantage, even though you're already a barbarian raging, so it doesn't matter. But
14.
you swing with your great axe. He puts this piece of frozen gold in the way, and your entire axe feels like it hits an unmovable object.
Oh my god.
Try again. And he puts the sword in the dirt. Come on. You're young and spry. What's all that fight for? You're angry. Get angrier, fuckhead!
Sorry, I'm just reading.
For sure.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm putting.
For me, this dice is not cooperating.
It likes it when I'm playing as Nausicaa.
That's probably why it's upset. The answer is no.
7 plus 4.
11.
11.
So you swing. He dodges it. Your axe gets stuck in the ground. He puts his foot on it and goes, here. You're a kid. You don't understand what you're doing. He beckons the one guy over to bring Yimras. He's on his knees, and he goes, here, I'll show you what I'll do to you when you're an adult. He takes this sword, and he smashes his head. He smashes it again. Bang, 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 bang. There was a this wide breaking in his skull, and he goes again. Bang, bang, bang. He goes, I don't know if that's enough. Do you think that's enough? And the one Aloxodon between you two goes, I think you got him, boss. He's like, don't fucking question me. He goes to the other side. He goes to his back. He goes, you like to walk? You guys walk together? Here. He takes it, and it doesn't look sharp. He starts to push this thing into his lower spine. And he goes, you still upset? You still want to do something about it? And he pushes deeper. Come on. You can hit harder than that, right? And it punctures flesh. You can hit harder than that, can't you? And you hear Yimra screaming through his gag. He's crying. He's still alive as his spine is being severed. Come on, little girl. You can do more than that, can't you? You were so brave. Where did all of that go? You should have listened to the adults.
How is he still alive all the time?
Every melee attack can be non-lethal, baby. He lifts it up. There's a this-shaped hole in Yimras's spine. And he puts it back on his back and he goes, are we going to cooperate now? Just nod yes or shake no. Good. And the Aloxodon picks the guy up, puts him on his shoulder. He goes, take him to a cleric. He might be more useful alive than dead. At least as a punching bag. All right, so now the rest of you understand. We're going to take a little bit to get your crabs. Any valuables you have, of course, as well. And hey, here's the thing I'll let you know, because that was a little violent as you turn and see there's blood all over his face. It was a little violent. I'm not unreasonable. Here, I'll make a compromise. You wanted introductions?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Morgana Moltenhead?
No fucking way!
You gotta be shitting me.
Lava Brow, in the flesh. Your mom was so sweet in those letters. I was told you would be at the Capitol. I'm sorry, I'm working. Oh, this is funny. Here's the thing. I didn't really want to do that anyway.
Oh, neither do I.
Oh, perfect. So then I can treat you like a stranger. So, here's how it's going to work. We're going to go back to my outpost. You're going to play me in Snake Eyes. Well, 18 Eyes. For everything you own. If you win, I might feed you to Alex the Spine. If you lose, I'll take your shit.
Fine.
Good, so agreeable. Something about breaking somebody's skull and spine that makes people so agreeable. Wonderful. Crew, we're good to go. And you can see the Republic guards are fuming, not at you, but at him. And an Aloxodon comes to you and goes, I'm sorry, you gotta put this bag on your head now.
I just grab it and I put it on myself because there's no way anyone's touching me right now.
Smart. The one with the hammer goes, I'm sorry, and he pulls out a bag. You have to wear one too.
Dion just kind of looks shaken.
Do I have to put it on your head?
Dude can't reach us to jump.
How tall
Aloxodons
are
are like 8 feet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're
I was
taller
like,
than
it'd be
me.
funny if it was like a 4 feet.
No.
No, Aloxodons are elephant people.
They're massive.
Dion isn't responding to you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, and he puts it on. And then he looks at Blanche and you, and they're holding 2 sacks and go, we can't have you know our secret location.
Please put them on.
She just swipes it.
And then the last thing you will see is them putting hoods on everybody else. Very nice. So you hear the movement as they take your crabs and they move them along. They take one and they're basically hitching the other through the sand because it's too frozen for its legs to move. And it's too cold to chip away at the ice. So they are dragging, well, what did I name the other one? Not Andy.
No, you never named the other one.
We never named the
What's
other
the one I named?
Andy.
Yeah, they're dragging Andy through the sand.
Andy. Poor Andy.
And everyone is in one mountain crab, and they're all tied together in chains with the sacks on their heads. And all of your gear, like your weapons, have been taken from you.
At least I don't have my bow.
Your bow,
I'm
your
the-
arcane focus is not your rocket.
I'm the only useful person right now.
Yeah, your bag of holding did get taken too.
That's okay. I
The
still have my.
garlic bread! Not the garlic bread!
It's hard. You can't really find anything if you don't know what's in there, though.
Yeah, they
Okay.
just sort of.
Because there's not much in there, so cause the way bag of holding works, you have to reach your hand in with an intent to grab something to find it, because bag of holding is a massive subspace. Garlic bread.
So after about, I would say, 30-ish minutes of travel, you are all sort of picked up by Aloxidons, put into like what sounds like a tavern. There's like music playing everywhere. There's voices. People are talking, and they pull the sacks off your head. You are encircled by these elephant folks with their huge tusks and their big ears. And he's sitting at the table across from the four of you, just him, and Yimros is next to him, completely drenched in blood, with a gag on, and his eyes are open, and he looks like he's cried more than he could ever cry in a lifetime. There's still a dent in his skull, and he is just sort of sitting there. His eyes are not focused on anything, and the Sokudin calls, well, here's the thing. Do you all know how to play 18 Eyes?
No.
No. Here, I'll give you an example. Pick someone.
What?
Pick someone in the crowd.
I'm not doing that, stop.
Pick someone, or I'll pick for you. And I might pick the pretty boy next to me.
Okay, that one. Just like a random person.
Point off. You randomly hit. Where's my random table for this? You randomly hit a human. A like similarly not pale, but like the color has been deprived of their skin kind of human. And he's like, hey, gentlemen, come over here. And you see he sits down and he goes, you playing a game with these suckers? He goes, yeah, we're playing a game. Why don't you show them how to roll? And he goes, oh my god, I would love to. So he rolls, he goes, that's 18. And Sokudin goes, that's Snake Eyes. So that's the perfect roll. You want to get to 18. What that also means is that I just lost. So let me show you what happens when I lose. And he takes like a metal shackle, puts it on the guy's neck, and drags him over to a window. Picks him up by the foot. The guy's going, no, wait, I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I didn't mean to win. I was just playing. Round two. And he lifts him up, and you're, and the second half of the body falls on the ground. And you see that same green reptilian eye chew and chew and chew as his Spinosaurus just had dinner. He comes back to sit down. Again, a little bit of blood on his armor. He goes, I just fucking cleaned this thing.
What do you want from us? Well, I can give you anything. I don't have what, but
What's your name?
Blanche. It's Blanche.
Blanche. Here's the thing, Blanche. I already have all your shit. But he's... Yeah?
So if that's what we get when we win, what do we get when we lose?
Well, that's when I lose. When I win, you get to go free because I like winning. So here's the thing. I love to go for that juicy 18.
Mm-hmm.
So just make sure don't win before me, or you're gonna be Alex food. And you don't want it. It's not a fun experience, I've been told from the people I resurrect. So, here's the thing, you could also, hey, I like you guys. You guys are pretty fun. I haven't had this kind of fun in a while. I'll offer you jobs. If you lose, you can work for us. Here at the Golden Grove, we value money above all things. So
Child labor?
all you need to do is get gold somehow, bring it back to me.
How much?
Ooh, depends how much I need at the time. So right now, let's see. He opens like a checking book. Right now,
6,000 gold would get me the mount I want, as well as the house I want, as well as a new set of armor, and I could go on a really fun expedition, but even with all your stuff combined, that doesn't come to 6,000 gold. So, you could work for me, or I could just let you leave. But I gotta keep all your stuff. I gotta keep this business running somehow. Who's gonna pay these heathens to drink? I'm not making beer. I steal beer. So, who wants to play me first?
I'll do it.
Let's hope you're better than the last human.
No.
How about this? Oh, I'll offer you this. If you win, I'll kill the tiefling.
No, kill me.
No, I think it's more fun.
No,
I feel like the little ones
no,
get more upset.
Can you please just let me? I want to play. Can you?
Well, let's see how you do. Good thing I was fair. Oh, I start with a 9.
That's 11.
11, okay. I'm gonna roll my 1 and my 3 again. 9 plus 6 is 15.
Can you like roll more than 1 again or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. You roll as many as you like, but if you go over 18, you're bust. But that means I win. So maybe that's what you want.
I have 22.
22, you're bust. You can't go over 18. Good job, you lost. Which means I win, and I get to keep all your stuff. Alright, so, do you want to work for me? Or do you just want to leave?
I don't have a choice, do I?
Well, you do. I'm not going to make you work for me. You have to choose to.
I'll choose to work for you.
Oh, that was pretty easy.
Morgana just looks at you like, what are you talking about?
I don't really know what he means by leave, and I'm starting to think that means he'll kill me, so...
You're pretty clever, aren't you?
Oh.
I wasn't going to do that, but that's a smart idea.
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh, here. I'm so fair, as you know. If you win, fully win, you both can really go free. I was going to let you free with none of your supplies.
And what about the other 2?
They're kids. I don't kill kids. I kill the people they love. There isn't somebody else hiding in the couch cushions that's yours. I'm assuming you're telling me the truth. Okay, play for your lives then. Roll first, because if you get 18, you get to go.
10.
10. Well, let's see what I get. 12. You gonna do any of your rolls?
16.
16. $17. 6, 6, 6.
18. I was not expecting that.
If this is a 1, what, you both work for me? Or are you going to want to leave and just leave little Blanche with me?
It's okay if you want to. I
You
don't,
can take the
I don't
kids
care.
with you.
I'll leave and take all 3 with me.
All 3?
All 3.
So you're saying...
And I won't tell my mother. What a scumbag you are.
Honestly, please do. Maybe then I can get arranged marriage to somebody else who isn't that. Okay, let's see. Anything other than a 1, and you win.
Mm-hmm.
A 1, and we tie, and we'll have to do a whole nother round. I hate doing another round. I might have to take another short break on my new punching bag. One.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here, we'll take a little intermission. You discuss your plans. And he takes his gauntleted fist
He grabs him, pulls him to the side, and goes, "This one's for you, man." And he slams into his face, slams into his ribs.
I just kind of like pull you guys to a huddle, and I'm like, oh, okay, we gotta
There's
figure this out.
blood on the table, and all of these are non-lethal, so it's not killing him. He's alive for every single one of these. His eyes are rolling back in his head. He slams. The entire jawbone dislocates. He throws him to the floor and goes, "Our cleric will heal him up again." But I feel, way less rage in me about that. So, another round? Or should I start all the way over at Blanche? You want to play another round?
It means that we're
I'll play.
Go ahead.
12.
15. 2 6s and a 3.
12.
That's
18.
So I need
Are you gonna do it or are you chicken?
You know, technically, chickens come from dinosaurs. I know, I take them all the time. They're really bird-like. However, I like the reptilian side of them, because they're kind of half, right? He picks up Yimra. They're kind of half bird, half reptile. I like the reptile half. He picks up Yimra. He drags him over to the window and goes, "You know, I love that reptilian side of them." And he picks him up, puts him out the window and goes, he leans on him and goes, "But something about calling me a chicken when your little child's body is in my hand. His life is in my hand. Do you maybe want to take that thing you said back and maybe say something a little nicer before your friend starts crying? I hate hearing children cry. It just makes me so upset."
Can I?
You don't have your arcane focus.
God damn it.
He's like pulling your mouse by the belt, and you can hear the like reptilian gurgling of the Spinosaurus as it's waiting for the signal to eat. He goes, "So I'm a chicken? Me? Is that right? Your name was Morgana Moltenhead, right? Morgana the Moltenhead, killer of tieflings. That sounds good to me. If I'm a chicken, then you're a killer of tieflings."
She like looks at Zillah as she says, "I take it back." Like through gritted teeth.
Sorry, my hearing's a little bad. What was that?
I take it back.
He pulls Yimras in on the floor. He falls on his face. He walks back up in his plate armor and goes, "Wonderful. Now I got a little distracted and forgot my math. Why don't we start a new round?"
I won. I got 18.
Does anybody else remember that? Anybody? And the bar falls silent. Anybody that isn't gagged or a child? You do? What do you remember?
She got 18.
I think I also remember I got 18. Do you remember that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Well, you seem to very clearly remember your friend. That seems like bias to me. And who hates bias? The Grove? And everyone simultaneously goes, "So Dawn! So Dawn! Shut up! So Dawn!" And he grabs you. And he goes, "You're gonna remember, or you're gonna be out that window. Capiche?" He throws you back in your chair. "So what do you remember?"
You got 18.
There we go. That's what I remember. So we'll play again.
Oh, I need to do math. 11.
Remind me, what's 6 plus 6 plus 6?
18.
And I believe
That's the highest number.
So unless you want to try and match me again for the third time.
16.
Don't go bust. Don't go bust. Bust?
Perhaps.
I wouldn't recommend lying.
Not lying. Just
17?
stretching the truth.
Are you gonna roll again?
Nope.
So what's the number?
Over.
So bust. See, was that so hard? Here's the thing, though. You have been so absolutely entertaining. I see why your mom wanted to set you up with me. Here's the thing. I'll let you all go. Even the kids. Your guards, though? I can't let them go. We have a lot of blood shed by the Republic. My little grove here. So I'm gonna keep them. But one of them did spill a little secret to my little spies. These letters, and Aloxidon hands him the 4 letters. These are really interesting. And as he brings them to you, each of them open to look at you, and he goes, huh. Here. He crumbles them all together and throws them to you. Take the letters and go. That one gets it.
How heavy is a bag of holding?
Hmm?
How heavy is a bag of holding?
I think it's 25 pounds.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah. Thank you. So, frankly, you're lucky to be getting out with your lives.
We should go.
I want my axe.
I know, and I want my stuff too.
I don't care about any of my other stuff. I want my axe.
How often are you trained? You know what? This is a key learning opportunity. I love teaching. He picks up your Ross. Him? Or your axe? And he's so drenched in blood. He's not even conscious of what's happening. But he is looking at you with those piercing orange eyes. One of his horns is broken.
Oh.
Is his eyes also meant to be blue?
No, I just don't. You
I
sent
made
me
them
the.
orange. I like it orange.
I like them orange too. I just
Yeah.
didn't remember them being orange.
So they still pierce through the blood.
And he is looking at you a little, and he's crying still so much. And he's gagged, and he can't say anything. But he's looking at you.
I'll give you a minute to think about it. Alex gets hungry. One person isn't enough to feed him.
I'll swing the deal. Your axe and your sword.
I'll take Yamras.
Oh, we have a hero here, don't we? Oh, I love when I get the heroes. They're always so just about their bullshit. Here, take a cripple. And he throws him on the table. He can't walk. His brain doesn't work. His eyes barely work. He can't talk. I don't even think his hands work. So enjoy taking that into the wilderness. Go on, 4 of you, and the Aloxidon pull the gag off of you. He goes, get out of my fucking sight.
Quick question: do I have my amulet or no?
Okay. I don't know if I can carry him myself.
You are probably the strongest person here.
Oh.
You're not though. You don't have. Who has those strength stats?
15.
Rhiann is the strongest.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm only 12.
I'm also at a
Wow,
12.
Damn.
Strongest.
Powerful. So you can pick him up.
I don't want to though. I'm so pissed at you. You could have had an axe and a sword and you chose.
My brother!
Stop! We're like broke. We took all of our money. We have nothing.
I chose my brother!
Morgana's pissed.
What if it was one of your siblings, Morgana? Like,
They would have understood.
anyways, I guess I'm trying to lift him on my own.
Dion's gonna come over.
Okay.
His arm. I got
The
him.
height.
No, I've got him.
Thank you.
I can carry him. I got it.
I can help if you want.
Dion's gonna start walking towards.
Morgana just stands there for a second while you guys walk off and then finally exhales and then walks off.
As you exhale, he's gonna like put his sword in front of you. Can you roll me an investigation on it? Or a perception, your choice, either one.
Which one do I have better?
Pick whichever one you have better.
Perception, what was the other one? Investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, they're the same.
The same?
The same.
Where is all of our stuff?
Oh,
right now? Is it
no.
just sitting in the middle of this room?
In the storage.
So my glasses fall off. I rolled a
Well,
3.
What you're looking at is, as he puts the sword down in front of you, it's not sharp. He's using it as a bludgeoning weapon. As the blood is still on the tip of it from beating Yimraz. And he goes, I liked you guys. I wish you chose to work with me. But since we were supposed to get to know each other and feel friendly, he throws over some rations, specifically 2 days worth of rations, and 1 bedroll.
No garlic bread, god damn it.
No garlic bread, just dried meat. He lifts the sword, puts it on his back, and goes, if I see you again, maybe you'll claim me for your stuff again. Or maybe I'll kill one of your other friends.
Just grab it and leave.
Yeah.
And as I'm leaving, I do one of those like stomps that just cracks the floor.
The whole floor cracks. And some of the logs are like gonna grab you, and he's like, no. That's supposed to be my wife. And you 4 with Yimra, so you 5 leave, and you are just out in the day. The tundras are cold, and you are alone with nothing but the clothes on your back, 1 bedroll, and 2 days worth of rations for 1 person. And you have no idea where you are.